Speaking of kids and students, robotics teams, always impressive, especially when the members are all in junior high school.
Yeah, we've had a few great ones on the show, and today is another day of seeing the next generation's talent. Unity Junior High School has an underwater robotics team that'll blow you away. So Gabby's hanging out with them this morning to learn more. Good morning, Gabby.
Anita and Natalie, yeah, we're here in Cicero. That's a perfect way to introduce them. And then they're taking it to another level. Like you said, underwater robotics team, not a big deal. We have all 13 students here at Cicero, and we're talking to 7th and 8th graders, and we're going to go through all of them so you can hear from each one about their awesome project. So let's start with Brittany. So Brittany, why did you build your robot?
Well, our competition mission was to restore coral. And while researching, we found out that coral is being harmed by pollution, people, rising temperatures, and invasive species.
Okay.
Our robots had to go through hoops in order to determine speed and agility. Other tasks that they had to complete while in the water were opening a hatch, collecting samples, and hanging coral.
All right, Jareli, tell us about the engineering design process, because that was a lot of work.
Yeah. Our ROVs, or robots, are made out of PVC pipes that we cut and drilled.
Okay.
We soldered the circuit board of the control box, and we also taped and waxed the motors to waterproof them.
All right, sounds complicated. Caleb.
Team Phoenix has a frame that helps hydrodynamics and stability so that they can perform tasks better.
We used 2 previously fast ROVs from last season to create all 5 of our iterations.
Okay. These are some of the examples.
Yes, we added a netted base to the bottom of our ROV to avoid it getting stuck on the various obstacle courses we go through, as well as we added a 4-inch pegboard hook so it could better pick up props.
In order to test our robots, we went to the local pool. To calculate the speed, we took the amount of time it took to travel 140 inches and used that. For my team, Team Phoenix, we chose this robot as our competition robot due to its high speed of 0.5 meter per second and decreased weight.
Impressive. David.
Team Aquamarine built a small agile ROV, so we decided to combine the utility and the mini ROV.
Okay.
On our first iteration of our ROV Frankenstein, we had elbow connectors holding up the middle support bar, which held up the middle motor, which made it go up and down. But it was interfering with the propellers on the left-right motors, so we had to lower it by replacing the elbow connectors with T connectors, so it no longer interfered with the propellers.
Yeah, this is complicated stuff, man.
Our Team Los Niños has drilled holes in the frame to create more water flow, and also has a slant in the front to create a smaller surface area for the robot to be more hydrodynamic.
We also tested propellers with different diameter, pitch, and number of blades to see which would make our ROV the fastest. The best was the CMate propeller by 0.06 newtons, but we ended up going with the Sea-Perch propeller because the other would add to our budget.
Okay, so Mark, reflecting on this long season, what is something important that you learned during all this?
That's a good question. So I think it can be summarized like this. So as engineers, facing issues and problems are inevitable, but how you respond to each issue really defines you as an engineer. This is what led us to our understanding of hydrodynamics, buoyancy, and weight.
You guys are so impressive.
This season, we have gone together as a team and learned about the importance of communication, creativity, and problem solving. As inspiring engineers in the hopes of going to engineering universities, underwater robotics has given us the chance to experience that field in a true way.
Okay, thank you, Tatiana. Alex?
As a team and individuals, we are all very grateful that we get to go to Maryland Internationals later this month. And we all want to say thank you to Cicero District 99 Board of Education, Dr. Aldo Calderin, ExxonMobil, and PAV YMCA, along with our team coach, Ms. Masheri, and as well as our celebrated science teacher on Fort West.
Okay, so in the 9 o'clock hour, you just heard from all 13 of the students. We're going to hear from Ms. Masheri, because obviously she's a big reason why they're so successful. Again, Unity Junior High here in Cicero, really successful. I don't know about you guys, but in 7th and 8th grade, I was not building an underwater robot.
No, I don't think so.
I think we were doing like a toilet paper roll rocket
maybe
or
something like that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gabby. Oh, time for them to go on to the next class. All right, we'll get back to you at 9 o'clock.